Comparison kills, if I'm being real. Growing up, not even growing up, bro, just in my everyday life, bro, I struggle with comparison so much. I looked at other people in basketball or just day-to-day lives. I done nothing but just compare to myself and like, oh, this person's better than me and this person has more than me. And the whole time it wasn't true. You know, I valued other people and I valued things that just didn't matter. I put myself in places where I should never been just to be like somebody else, just to fit in when there's no reason to. Comparison makes you look at yourself as inferior and everybody else is superior for some odd reason. When you're just special the way that you are. You see what I'm saying? What do you gain from comparing yourself to anybody else? What do you gain from looking at yourself as less as a person? What do you gain from treating yourself as, you're not good enough for? What do you gain from idolizing some other person for no reason? Like, what do you gain from that? Nothing. Like, well, all honesty, bro, like, you have to look at yourself and be able to just love who you are, bro, and appreciate it. Like, you out here comparing yourself to other people for no reason. It's like, bro, like, you gain nothing from it, bro. Like, you don't get no better, you don't get no stronger, no faster, no nothing. You just stay the same person you always were, bro. It's like, damn, cuz, like, don't you want to be great too? Why don't you go out there and you pursue something that you love? Why don't you go out there and be great and you're comparing yourself to somebody else for what? Like, there's no reason for it, bro. In my younger days, I'm talking like I'm 35 or something, bro. I'm only 20, bro. But like in my younger days, like when I was a lot younger, like in high school, middle school, like I just started playing basketball for real. And in the environment I was in, a lot of people that I knew were pretty like big in basketball, and I wanted to be like them too. And I wasn't the best player at all. If I'm being, oh my gosh, I wasn't the best player at all. If I'm being real, and I looked at myself as like not good enough because they got all the girls and whatnot. They got everything, and I wasn't the best player. People didn't look at me twice. You feel me? And it made me feel some type of way. And even going into high school, I had that mentality of like, yeah, I need to be the best player on my team. I need to go out there. I need to kill. I need to get all these offers and be this basketball star. You feel me? And I never took the time to really sit down and learn to love who I was because I was too busy to focus on somebody else and what they had going on instead of me. You see what I'm saying? I never took the time to appreciate who I was. I never took the time to look in the mirror and just appreciate what I saw. It was always just comparing myself to somebody else. And I delayed a lot of growth for me, if I'm being real. It just took a lot longer for me to learn to appreciate who I was, a lot longer to appreciate the little things about me. It took me a lot longer to look in the mirror and be able to love and enjoy who was there and appreciate what I was looking at, you know. I would go in the mirror and look at myself and be like, yeah, I need to have this, I need to be like that, I need this to be appreciated. And then the whole time it's like, bro, like, there was no point in me even, you see me, like, how can you wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I don't like what I see there, like, there's only one of you. Like, you feel me? Like, you can't go, you can't go and change, who you are. Like, I mean, you can. It's 2026, but like, it's not you though. Like, you had to get work done. It's not who you naturally are. You feel me? Like, you can't go out there and like try to change who you are. Like, who you are is who you are, fam. You see what I'm saying? So you only get one of you. You know. So it's like you just gotta love yourself in a sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, with all honesty, bro, like, what do you get from that?
What do you benefit from it?
Nothing. Like, you don't get anything at all. Like, I want to learn to like. One thing I've been learning to do is really just appreciate who I am and give myself more grace in a sense and stop beating myself up over the most stupidest thing in the world. Because another thing is when I gave my life to Christ, I try to like earn God's approval for certain things. That's a whole another story for another day. But in turn, I'll compare myself to other Christians. I look at this and I did in the dark, and I would be like, yeah, like they're not doing this. Is why they get so blessed. Like they got all everything figured out the whole time. Like they struggle just as much as I do. You see what I'm saying? So if there's anything I learned, bro, it's just Bro, appreciate who you are, bro, and just learn to love what you got going on, twin. Like, you can't look at yourself and be like, I hate me. Like, no, bro. Like, love you, bro. I made a video called Love Yours. It's just like, bro, love what you got going on. Love who you are and what you doing, you feel me? Like, you ain't gonna change, so it's like, what's the point, bro? Like, yeah, I could go get plastic surgery done, but like, bro, you know how much work that is to go do all this extra BS for what? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what's the point, twin? Like, what's the point, bro? Like, you gain nothing from it at all. Like, this is a challenge I want y'all to do today. Take baby steps and just appreciate who you are. Appreciate your funniness. Appreciate your, if you are even funny, I don't know. Appreciate your own mishaps. Appreciate your blessings and the things that you hate. Like, appreciate everything, bro. Like, I wouldn't think being a perfect person would be fun anyways, cause like, what do you gain from being perfect? Like, perfectly everything. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the little things you might hate about yourself, what makes you you, in a sense. You feel me? And it's like things you might hate about yourself, someone else may fall in love with. That's the craziest thing though. Like, you may hate it about yourself, but somebody else just may adore it to the max. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, stop comparing, bro. Like, it literally kills you, bro. Like, it kills you so much, bro. So there's any objective I have for you today is learn to appreciate who you are and just love what you got going on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch y'all and I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.